Kevin, obviously you've been in so many playoff series before. What do you feel like maybe in the last 5 or so minutes wasn't working or didn't work, or what they did well that led to them coming out on top?
It was a great back and forth game all game. Those 3 threes they hit late in the fourth was huge. I think we was pretty even game until then. Pretty even game all the way around outside of the three-point line.
Curious with the obviously you and Devin have started a little slow. Do you think that's maybe a product of the week off, or was it the Clippers? What would you attribute that to?
You gotta give them credit for playing good defense, but I think we missed some good shots there in that first quarter, and we was able to get it going there in the second, third quarters. We definitely like to have better starts, but sometimes that happens, and it's about how you bounce back from it. But I think we did a solid job in the second and third of bouncing back.
The only other thing I had was when you look at the play of Kawhi, just curious and your thoughts on how he was able to play the way he played tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough cover. He can score from all areas. So, he was making shots there in the second half. We made some big threes there in the fourth quarter. He's an all-time player. So we got to, continue to be physical and deny his catches and make it as tough as we can on him.
Kevin, what do you think clicked together for you guys in the middle of the second and then at the start of the third?
We just got stops and was able to get out and run and just play off the pass, play off the pick and roll, just make quick decisions once we got stopped. So, I think that's the name of the game for us is getting the rebound, getting out and going, and finding the play from there.
It's not like you to be unable to get shots up in the last 5 to 6 minutes of a close game like this in the playoffs. What do you attribute that to?
I think they did a good job. When I did get it, they put the trap on me and I had to come off the ball. But a lot of time I was spacing there in the corner, just waiting for it, and it's providing space for my teammates. I think we got some good looks there in the fourth. We didn't knock some down, but you got to give credit to the Clippers.
With you being off the ball and spacing, do you feel like part of that is just kind of the feeling out process? You've only had 8 games with these guys.
I wouldn't say it's a filling out process. I think I'm good at spacing out and attacking off the catch. I think, like I said, I provide a lot of space for my teammates, and we got good looks. We just didn't knock them down.
Monty was talking about the offensive boards. It wasn't a ton. It was 14, but it felt like timely ones. What did you see on the defensive rebounding side of it?
Yeah, Russ got 5. He made some huge plays there in the fourth on the offensive glass. And that's how they're going to get points, That's how they're going to get, extra possessions. 10 more possessions than us, We can't win a game like that.
Kevin, I think fans, it's easy for them to overreact to a Game 1 loss. With all your experience, how do you not do that?
It's a long series. We know that anything can happen in the playoffs, so we guaranteed to play another game, so we just got to go back to the drawing board.
Any other questions for Kevin?
Kevin only had one other thing. Obviously, the bench didn't produce like they have been. Just curious, Monty was saying that, hey, guys just got to run their stuff and get shots out of that. What do you feel like as far as can help the bench to be more productive, even though I know the starters are playing more minutes there?
Yeah, just be aggressive, make quick decisions. I think once we, like I said, get stops and get out and run, I think that's the best version of our team. So I think everybody could benefit from boxing out, getting to the glass and pushing the pace.
Kevin, to go back to those middle quarters, was it encouraging to see the way you guys defended specifically and just all 5 of you in general?
Yeah, it was cool to see, but we won 4 quarters of it.
Kevin, obviously not the result you guys are looking for, but how big was Torrey's production out there?
Yeah, he played great ball. Great ball. They were leaving him open. He was knocking down shots, being aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. He had 5 fouls, but I like his aggressiveness. He moved the ball pretty well. He got out in transition. So I think he played a great game tonight.
Devin, obviously you guys were down early and then, came back and took the lead. What do you feel like maybe was the difference in the last 5 minutes or so in the fourth?
I have to go back and look at it. But I know they got a lot of extra attempts, offensive rebounds that led to open threes. I remember 3 in a row, 2 from Kawhi and then 1 from EG. So limiting them to those possessions, one-shot defense. And get the rebound and, go do what we do.
Curious with that possession with Russell. I initially thought you were going to go for a three. What did you see on that made you decide to take a two there?
I just try to get a quick one. They were obviously playing the three, not fouling. So just try to get a quick one, maybe an and one, and, it just didn't happen.
Book, what do you attribute the slow start to?
I don't know. Again, I have to go back and watch it. I know we started off slow, but, found it, got it back before half, and then came out in the third quarter with, good energy. Big up and down game, and then give it away at the end of the third. And, the rest was what happened in the fourth.
To your point, how did you like the way you guys responded as a team defensively?
It's important. We talked about it on the bench. We understand it's not going to be easy. It only gets harder from here on out. So, just understanding that going into the game and, just locking into it. But, it feels good to be playing playoff basketball again.
Book, on that last possession, foul or clean play?
I don't know how the rule works. I know when you shoot a jump shot, they can go hand to hand. But on the scoop, wrist, hand, it's over with.
When you look at the offense down the stretch, what do you feel like you guys could have done better, or did you feel like you were getting shots that you normally make?
We got shot. They pushed it to 6 and, 6 or 8, and we, kept fighting back, made it a 1-point game. So I think we got some good looks.
Monty was just saying that there wasn't maybe necessarily a good flow to the offense tonight. Is there anything you could attribute to that too, or what do you think, where that stemmed from, would you think?
I have to go watch it,
Yeah.
to be completely honest.
The only other thing I had was just when you have that week off in between, do you feel like maybe that led to the slow start of not playing games, or no?
No excuses now. It's that time of year. If you're not up and ready for these, and you're playing the wrong sport.
Book, what do you see offensively in terms of using Torrey as a screener and adjusting to the way the Clippers were covering you guys?
Yeah, he did great in it. Just playing in that pocket. If teams are going to play like that, put fives on them, then he can just do like that. He played unbelievable tonight on both ends. Hell of a game by Torrey.
Does this feel differently at all? It's the first time you've lost a game one before.
It's just a series, as you guys know, I've been up 2-0, and lost it. So I feel like I've seen pretty much every scenario as it goes to count, except losing the first one. But, we'll respond next game, and, it'll be fun.
And Book, I was actually going to ask about that same thing. Do you think the playoff experience the last couple seasons makes this easier to deal with than maybe if it was your first playoff game going down 0-1?
No matter what year I'm in or how many times I do it, I think it's going to be a roller coaster. Even thinking back to my first one, like every loss is, the worst thing ever, and every win, you're going to win the rest of them. That's just how the playoffs go.
Thanks, Book.